Sure. So I'm Georgia. I'm a physio and I work with young adults, supporting them to transition from the paediatric system into the adult healthcare system. And my PhD is looking at improving physical activity participation for young adults with cerebral palsy in community settings like the gym. Yeah, so I'm currently completing my PhD part-time. So I split my week between work and PhD and looking after my daughter. So it's a bit hard to describe a typical day or week. It depends where you're up to in your research. So at the moment, I'm in the middle of recruiting for a study. And so I spend a lot of time creating relationships and linking in with communities to try and build up my recruitment and working with the CPAchieve team to link into all their networks. I think my favourite thing so far has been developing a relationship with the other PhD students, actually. Prior to CPAchieve, I didn't really know many people who were doing a PhD and none in this sort of small field of cerebral palsy. So with CPAchieve, I get regular PhD, support meetings, and we also have like a group chat and a study group going. So that's probably been my favourite part, is just having that PhD support system. I think probably the same as most people. COVID has probably been the most challenging over the last 2 years. I think PhDs can be quite isolating sometimes, and with COVID, you kind of lack that in-person experience. So I guess that's why being part of CPAchieve has been good, to have an actual team and have that network that's there to support during all these working from home times. I'm not really sure. I still really enjoy clinical work. I like having that direct impact on people's lives. But I do think there's an important role for clinicians to do PhDs to kind of help bridge that knowledge translation gap. So for me, it would be still a mixture of the two, clinical and research, I think. I sort of already talked about the PhD support. I think that's really unique, probably, in the PhD field. And then there's also the entire network, I guess, that you kind of can build through CPAchieve. So there's obviously all the best researchers around Australia, and we've got great consumer networks, and so you can really have a lot of support for your projects and help with getting them going. I guess I'm on Twitter for all things research related. So my handle's @GB_MCK, and I'm always more than happy to connect with people on there and have a chat to anyone about PhD life.